like I said, they have their positives, ups and downs, and I think both teams can easily aim to win this one. So it's all about the execution. I like, if you ask me which draft I'd like to play more, I couldn't tell you. I think it's like you said, if Morphling has a good game, he can get on top of Sniper later on. Then again, you're playing into Lash DK, your whole map might collapse very early on. But then again, versus that, you have Firestorm, you have Ember to play with, and just completely negate your early aggression if he has a good time. Yeah.
I've been seeing a lot more of this Underlord here. What do you make of this guy? Like the big beefy monster, the abyssal Underlord.
He's not really played a lot. Right? Yeah, he's not played a lot right now for a reason. But into the zoo, I like him. Into any sort of a push, I guess I like him. And perhaps that's what's good about him in this game, right? Like, you can play your own lane, and then when the push comes from the DK from... Oh, they're not...
Wait. They're not going to get three bounties and a first blood. Oh my god, he actually went back for a second. Oh, Feeling G? Is he dead? I think he's actually going to die. Dude, they got 3 bounties. Actually got 4 bounties. No, just 3. Okay, and a first blood. He actually juked them. What? What? Lizard, but they had him in the pincer maneuver. Why did they go all in? Why didn't one of them just wait on the sides? Oh my god. Game is hot. Oh, he's going to D-ward on the way out. What a player Feeling G is. He's feeding himself right now after those jukes.
Yes. I mean, he did juke, and that's kind of good. You stay alive. At the same time, you literally lost all your region going into the lane. So I'm not even sure if it feels that great, but at least you're an edge. You can go for heal, right? And you'll be maybe able to stick around in the lane. You need to bring as much region as possible as soon as possible.
They're actually going to try and maybe go onto her right now. She's falling quite low. Couple more right clicks plus a Fade Ball still guarantees the first blood. Joker picks up the kill onto Feeling G. This is even worse. It's one thing if you just find yourself in a situation where you survive, but not only do they get the kill, they get it on first blood, and they get the bonus gold for this Rubik. So we've seen what can happen on these carries. You have the assistance of a carry support as well, who starts off the game in very excellent fashion.
Like, if he at least lived long enough to buy some region, that would have been maybe a little bit better for him on the bottom lane. When it comes to bottom lane, that's my observation. When it comes to top lane, the Warden, he needs to creep skip as much as possible. Your DK is not going to have fun into an undying sniper lane.
He's actually dead. They haven't... Oh, he didn't change... I don't know about this one. He had access to the Windlace. He has enough mana for another decay with the Mango, and they had the vision on the high ground. But I guess he's not really doing... Like, it's good enough to just zone him right now, right?
Snapfire has sticks and Fairy Fire. He can
jump only over. Had... No, she didn't have a Fire Snap at level 1. She only had the Scatter Blast. Like, the time it takes her to turn, you hit her with the... Because 1 decay, she turns. You hit her twice. She should die. I don't know. But it's fine. It is chilled. How do you feel about how this mid lane is going right now? This matchup, quite very even, fun to see. Leshrac versus Ember. Very, very even, though.
Very, very damn even. Okay, Lesh Ember. I feel like if you're evening it out as Ember, you're feeling pretty damn good. You can rotate across the map, while Lesh is a bit more static. So that's good for you. Overall, Dire really enjoying their lanes. Ash. Like, I love that they're owning. I love it for Alpha. I mean, that they're owning Ash, because he's the one that he needs to have a good lane. That's how I feel. For Ant, he always needs to have a good lane. And even if it's not Ash, like any DK player likes to have a good lane so that you can be a nuisance later on. You want to get level 6, maybe a Meteor Hammer. You don't have to have a Meteor Hammer. You can get like Blink, BKB, whatever.
I mean, if he's not the one blinking forward, who's the one that's making those forward-reaching movements from the side of Ant? If not for him.
You buy Blink on Ant, you blink in and enchant.
There we go. These are the plays that I like to see. Speaking of Enchantress, doing her best to just guard up Argus. Might actually die for her efforts, though. Firestorm, so much damage. And they're not going to chase her beyond the tier 1 tower. But they're just going to keep a beat on her. Oh, she's actually going to die now. Joker has Fade Bolt level 2. This is a dead Enchantress. They're going to give the kill to Monster.
The creeps,
Maybe
they betrayed you.
They did. The creeps did not allow him to live there. Is Argius? Okay, Argius should be fine, right? He shouldn't die. He should be okay.
Yeah, that's at least a positive, right? Your Morphling is... I mean, even he is not really free farming, only 15 CS, right? So your lanes on Ant... This is not really what I expected. I expected a better laning stage. The Warden might die even. He's taking a ton of damage here on top.
Might find himself getting brought down. One more right click might be enough,
What?
but also middle. They're looking for RRL. So one hero survives top. I'm not sure if the next one will survive. Joker, he's not going back in just yet though.
Why did Sniper move back? That's I didn't understand. I thought he had him. He got a bit afraid when DK approached. Maybe he didn't want to miss a last hit or two.
He was being merciful though. Maybe that,
merciful.
is it? Yes.
That's Snare the Merciful. That's you as well in Dota. I've seen your games. You just
that's
want to
why-
spread love. That's it. That's
There
why
we
you're
go.
bad at Dota. You just want to be nice to everyone, you know?
That's why we end
love.
the game like... I only tank deaths, you know. I end the game 0-20-0.
You're a witch doctor, you know? You just go for healing, and that's it.
Dude, Witch Doctor is really fun to play though.
He is. He's right now with all the amp heal on the offlane. It's cool.
Speaking of off lanes, Ush won't be able to save the Warden this time around, I don't think. Well, he does actually. Dude, Rises does not care about damage onto heroes. He is all about that dollar bills right now. Farm
Yes.
is the priority and nothing else.
I mean, a true carry, you know? If you can get kills early on, it doesn't matter. If you can get kills later on, oh my god, the amount of damage. 12 decays from Ush just gets nothing. No HP there. At least Dragon's Blood heals him better, right? Because he has less strength.
That's a silver lining if I've ever heard one.
I mean, you know, you have to work with what you've got.
That's hilarious. Very slow early game for the most part. Not as bombastic as what we saw in the first series of the day. Everybody just chilling, farming,
I mean, it's...
trying to get their net worth up.
I wouldn't say that the Ant is chilling, but I'm not sure what happened. They didn't block the small camp as well, so they weren't really able to creep skip constantly. Undying even pulled to the small camp a couple of times. It sounds like a small thing, but it really isn't. It just completely ruins your lane.
It's much more difficult than they would have been otherwise. So, and something to study when they look back at the tape of this game. Yet again, we see Warden and Imp. How are they always around each other? They're trying to set up for a kill here. Soul going in with the Remnant will find the Sleight of Fist from the low ground and finish off the kill.
Yeah, a lot of
And they're gonna
strength
maybe
lost.
steal some of this. It's only a very small stack, but they either might steal it or go back for the kill. And then make the decision that Ush, his time is up. I think they should be able to find this kill, but
Run,
they'll
little
have to commit for it.
Dragonite.
Okay, DK, can you get out, my friend? Dude, Rises, come on, we need your damage, my friend. The creeps will still be there. Ush needs some assistance, and he gets it from the Warden, who comes in with the Fire Snap Cookie and the rotation from Feeling G to ensure that they keep the DK alive and bring down the Undying. The Lava Farm ended up in a situation where Undying dies, maybe unnecessarily, but at least they clean up Feeling G on the way out for Soul.
Yeah, if they just use the Tombstone to farm the stacks, I think that would have been probably better for them. You know, a little bit safer of a play, but you know, you get greedy a bit. You want to kill that DK, you get punished for
I
it.
think Lesh is dead. RRL? RRL? I think he's dead IRL. And that's it. One more slide, huge amounts of damage with the double damage rune on Soul. That's a pretty big deal. He's the most farmed hero by quite some distance on the side of Ant. Him dying like this can't apply pressure to the tower.
You know what the
Just have
problem
to
is? Like,
watch.
you can't leave the top lane as a support. You can't really leave the bottom.
Oh my god. Is Feeling G just dead? Yep,
He is.
2-1, slight dead.
So
Just on the
basically,
edge of the range.
you know why he died, right? He went in to try and disenchant or dispel the double damage from Ember.
Yep.
That's basically And,
But
he got hit.
unfortunately, they have level 3 Fade Bolts. They've got 3 points into Slider Fist and 2 points into the Bowler, so they had a way to kill him. They might actually have a way to kill down this Ember Spirit. Soul, though, survives till the very last second, does eventually die to RRL, but RRL dishing a lot of damage. Dark Rift from Monster comes in from the other side of the map to ensure they win this fight. It's 2 for 1 for now. Feeling G trying to destroy this Tombstone. Will he be allowed to do so? I don't think so. Dark Rift back for Monster. He goes all the way back home. And EMP denies the tower, but might actually die here to Feeling G. Only 1 point into Impetus though, so not enough damage to chase him down and kill him.
You definitely see some kills that aren't gonna happen. You know, you're like, I see dead people, but you don't have the seventh, sixth sense, whatever.
I just like seeing heroes get brought down, bro. It's fun.
I see. I mean, everyone does. Yeah, Ember so far definitely the one that's creating the ruckus in the game. Like, you're in a problem if you have to rotate literally everyone on the mid lane to protect your Lash.
Yeah.
You know, it's a bad position to be in as a team. So Alpha definitely having a huge advantage early on.
Yep.
They don't necessarily, like, basically it's on Ember to have a good game and create plays for them. So it's really important for Alpha to have this good of a start on him.
Argias, speaking of good starts, is starting to get a better one for himself on the Morphling. Picking up his net worth. Just had a spell stolen away from him by Joker, who takes away the waveform. But eventually this Morphling will come right. Building Manta style, which is going to be oh so helpful versus these heroes on the side of Alpha. And they just need to make some more space for him. And I mean, for now, they still have all their towers, right? We still need to see Alpha with this 3-hero rotation down bottom. They should be able to take that tier 1. And Rises might be in danger here. Fortunately for him, though, they don't have the Morphling nearby, so the hero that moves forward quickly won't be able to catch him.
Yeah, he should still probably TP out. They have Mortimer's Kisses. If they go on him, he's dead. Even if Enchantress just finds him, so... he's still sticking around, though. He wants to... Yeah, this is... It's a bit greedy. Mortimer's Kisses.
Morty's Kisses will rain down on him. Reinforcements are coming, though, as they bring in both Joker and Soul. Ash is the first person dead and gone. Feeling G gonna get taken out next, and towards the north of the fight, the Warden allowed to TP out. Joker didn't have the secondary telekinesis. But they take the tower bottom, they Dark Rift to the top lane, they protect the tier 1, and they manage to keep Rises alive throughout all of this.
Yeah. They went on him with the Mortimer's Kisses, but without any sort of a setup. I expected some setup. Morphling.
What up, boy? Oh,
Nicely
God.
done by Soul. He got there just in time to root him so that the Pit of Malice roots him again after.
That's why you need the Manta style. That's why he's rushing it right now. He understands how much his life's in danger if he doesn't have a way to deal with these searing chains. And speaking of those chains, RRL gonna get chained up in the mid lane. He's actually going to die as well. And getting completely run over in this game number 1 here, Lizard. 2 to 12, 12 minutes in. The gold lead, not that substantial, only 2k in favor of Alpha, but the movements on the map, it just feels like Alpha is controlling everything right now.
Because they are controlling everything. I'm not sure. Your lanes definitely shouldn't have went this poorly. Your top lane is probably the biggest issue for Ant. Enchantress mid. I'd be dead again.
Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.
Yeah. They're falling apart, really. They're just feeding kills. They need to recover, regroup somehow. Maybe smoke up once DK is ready.
They're gonna try and make that recovery happen. Oh no, we're losing Morphling. Morphling's dying. The rest of his team are moving on to the Underlord in the top lane, but it's of no good to the squad if they lose their big carry. They will end up losing the Undying, or the Underlord rather, on the top side of the map. The What Up Boy still alive. Joker looking for him. Does have the damage with the stolen Split Earth. Damn, your team's own spells are bringing you down. So yeah, Ant make a big movement to the top lane. They bring down Monster. They get a tier 1 tower, but losing the Morphling, that does not feel worth it at this stage of the game.
It definitely doesn't. Mid lane, there's a stun. Mortimer's Kisses. This was too easy. Yeah, this was too easy. They need to... they need to punish this at least somehow. Ember is rotating in.
Dude, is Undying soloing this Dragon Knight by himself? Yes, he is. With the help of Joker, they actually end up getting a mega kill streak into the Rubik's hands.
Wait,
Monster, they came in with the Dark Rift.
Please, don't say this Undying. This is EMP Undying. Okay? This man got a rampage the last time he was playing with heroes.
That's true. I need to show the proper respect, actually. put respect on EMP's name. He's out here doing undying things. Only having died once, so definitely living up to his name. This game's starting to feel really difficult here, Lizard. Like, they're still far away from the items that are crucial. Need time for this Manta style. We do have the Blink Dagger coming up soon for Ash, but without this BKB for RRL, I do not feel comfortable with them going for fights right now.
You just have to somehow regroup, wait out a little bit. You need something on Morphling, something on the Flash that's not only the Bloodstone. Maybe with the Manta you'll be able to fight a bit. You can see that he went for Ring. I suppose he was thinking about Linken's first, but this ain't no Linken's game. You need to get rid of all the roots. But your main hero, the main Onant, still is the Dragon Knight. Like, you need to play around Ash, god damn it.
You know, when you say Ash like that, it reminds me of Usher. So now I'm going to think of him as Usher every time I see him.
He is the Usher. He's the main character of this team. And he does have the Blink Dagger, so you can actually... he can actually set up the Morty's Kisses.
It is a problem that they are a little bit blind on the map right now. They do have this one Observe Ward that did just got out Ember TPing out, but for the most part, they can't necessarily see who their targets should be. They smoke up now. Looks like Alpha has a good read on this. Look at him on the high ground. He breaks the smoke onto 2, setting up into a 2-hero Pit of Madness. Make that 3. They've already lost 1. No, he's still alive. Does manage to get away for now, but will eventually die. Next to fall should be RRL, joining his compatriots in the fountain. What a smoke break from EMP. What a Pit of Madness from Monster. And what a team fight from Alpha.
Yeah, using that ulti as well. Go back, heal up, move back into the game. Continue the pressure. Like, they're just healing up and getting resources way too fast. If you're Ant right now, you just can't respond to this pace.
Yeah.
Even with the blink, even with everything. Not this mini dragon from Rubik is being a bigger problem than Ash is.
Ash right now does have the Blink Dagger like you mentioned, but hasn't been able to utilize it just yet. Earthbound, his counterpart on Monster, has the full mech. Greaves coming not too long from now. Vanguard, Cloak, very difficult to bring down. And of course, Joker still has the Elder Dragon form and gonna use that to push the tower. That's funny.
Yeah, it helps. Every little thing helps, right? So they use it. And you can see that Ant right now, they're just hugging S4, holding hands, waiting for Morphling to perhaps bail them out of this situation that they're in. They're 5k, 16 minutes in. It feels like it's worse. Right?
It does, yeah. Really does. I think it's because the next round of items still don't guarantee that they win fights. They get this Manta on the Morphling, so he can get out of at least one of the routes. And they're going to get this BKB for Leshrac eventually, but he's still not that close to it, so... We do not feel like this 4k gold lead is indicative of just how strong Alpha is at the moment. They will come across Feeling G, but it's an inch. He just gets back for free. It's fine.
Is he Feeling or Feeling G?
Surely that's a Feeling G, right?
Right? Yeah, sure.
Yeah. If they win, we'll ask him. If they lose, well, I guess we get to decide for him until he comes on.
I am Liz Z-Ard as well, just so you know from now on.
Oh, Liz Z-Ard. Yeah. Nah, but you lost too many games on Ledge. Sorry, bro. So,
Enchantress
getting the forward jump onto Feeling G. Should end up getting the kill onto him as well. As despite the untouchable, there's ways past it. Will they be able to chase for more though? They want the water and they find him with the slide chains. Ash, he has Blink Dagger, but he still doesn't have BKB, so he needs to watch his positioning here. Just has to watch as his ally falls. Nothing he can do about this. And this game, it feels like Alpha is just killing them for fun right now. They're just padding stats. Not even making any big pushes. Joker just flapping around with Elder Dragon form. They're having too much fun, Lizard. They're not hating the game, dude. 4-21 is the scoreline right now.
They had this similar combo with Ember and Undying. They played it before. Same build as well versus Lash. The corrosion into... on Ember, not on Undying. The corrosion into Blade Mail, into Mage Slayer. Like, it works really damn well versus him. Versus Snapfire as well, I suppose. But one thing that they don't have is they don't really take objectives super well at the moment unless they clean you up completely. So That's perhaps a silver lining for Ant. They should be able to hold for a significant amount of time for this Morphling to perhaps come online.
The Morphling's net worth is not too far behind either. Does have the Manta. Trying to finish off the Lincoln Sphere right now. You outlined that he went for this after the Ring of Health. If he gets both, feeling a lot safer in the midst of these fights. We'll probably still need BKB as well. So a lot of items you need. Probably still need a Scadia afterwards. Arceus definitely has one more item syndrome for this game, but eventually that gets cured. But Alpha want to make sure that eventually never arrives as they smoke up. Moving as a 3-hero gank unit. They come across feeling G. Ant will take this. There's also Tombstone committed for this one. Another thing that you mentioned, because they don't have a good time taking down buildings, they're also not the fastest Roche takers in the world. So if you only kill a low priority target like Ench, you can never get Roshan in this game.
Yeah, I think you... Nice deny by EMP. He didn't let the Mantas kill it, like the illusions. They could have taken Roche with the Tombstone, I feel like. If they really wanted to, they could have done that, but it would be a bit dangerous. You don't want to put the sniper in the pit to just right-click it away. What does the sniper have so far? Rises, my man, on the sniper. He's got no BKB yet, so once you get that BKB, you're safe to push, you're safe to take Roche, you're safe to do whatever, but before that, it is kind of dangerous.
BKB is certainly a needed item. Dude, Warden, can you just catch a break? The killer's courier that has the Aghanim shot on it. So now we will not be having the upgraded Fire Snap cookies. And we'll see how much Alpha can get out of this mid push. Just slowly pushing it down. You know, earlier when you were talking about the Ember's item build, in my mind I was trying to imagine a game where I had a Blade Mail, Orb of Corrosion, Mage Slayer, Undying. But right now, Ash jumping onto the Sniper. Sniper doesn't have an Aegis, remember, doesn't have a BKB either. He's gonna try to get himself away from the fight. Ash though couldn't get the final kill, and he will find himself brought down. The space was bought by Soul and Monster with the Pit of Malice and the Steering Change respectively to create an area that they could not bypass on the side of Ant. It enables Alpha to take the fight, not even losing a solitary hero, and still keeping some of their ultimates in tow as well.
Yeah. It's like you went on the high ground, which is warded, and you do get a good jump on the sniper, but you needed more. You needed the Morphling to be around to jump on him at the same time. If you wanted that kill, you didn't have him, so yeah, unfortunate for Ant, but you can't really ask for a lot when you go uphill like that.
They did not get what they were looking for. Now they have to content themselves with trying to play elsewhere on the map. Joker just trying to be a small nuisance to Arceus, and reinforcements are inbound. Soul is here. Oh, Manta's on cooldown. He can't get out of these roots. Oh, no. Will they be able to kill him, though? He does waveform away. 10 seconds until this spell is up. Stolen Adapter Strike. They throw it back onto the Morphling. This might enable him to be in death's door. He does pop the magic wand, gets off the Manta, but it's not enough. Reinforcements are inbound, though. They're going to try and get some counter kills. EMP does drop the Tombstone before he dies. Snapfire is there, though, so they can clean it up really, really quickly. And so getting the huge amount of chain to allow Risers to pump in the damage from afar. They've already gotten 1 kill. Assassinate makes it 2. And they just quickly zap down the Snapfire to make it 3. Everybody dies except for Ush, who very fortunately for him was not involved in that fracas. He managed to get out, nobody else did. That's 4 heroes dead, Lizard.
Yeah, like instead of just letting one Morphling die and call it a day, right? Like you try to get something out of it. I don't blame them. Your carry just died, you smoked up, you were late. They used a lot of their spells on him, so you're thinking, yeah, maybe we might be able to fight, but realistically, if you don't connect Dragon's Tail and Earth Split, you probably aren't killing anyone. You just don't have enough control, so they just get turned on. By the time they killed the Tombstone, they were all on 20% HP.
Yep. Oh. They're taking the Aegis right now. It's not the fastest in the world on the side of Alpha, we spoke about it. But still a very dangerous jump from the side of Ants. They throw in the Mortis Kisses, so they might get the Roshan kill, but nope. They don't get anything. And it's way too dangerous to attempt a jump right now. So Alpha have an Aegis in the hands of Risers. He just picked up a BKB before that as well. So BKB, Aegis on the Sniper. Not that far away from a Sanjin Kaya for this Ember Spirit. And Monster also getting inordinately large. This game feels very scary, Lizard. Talk to me about some plans, some counterplay options that Ant has at their disposal right now. Of course, one of those plans will not be losing Ash, but despite their intent, it happens anyway.
What are your plans? Sniper has a BKB. Your plans are to grab your hands together, pray to Gaben that they don't push before your Morphling comes online. And then perhaps if you initiate with DK, you can blow up the Sniper. Like the Sniper is always the target you can blow up. He's kinda at least squishy, but 4 minutes left on that Aegis. This might be tier 3 down bottom and the Raxes.
Yeah. Well, you're saying they need to try and pray that this push doesn't happen? Looks like Gaben's not answering any of their prayers right now. He's on a call somewhere else. Mid lane of Rax will fall. Bottom lane looks to be in jeopardy as well. These heroes are super tanky. They have Greaves already on this Underlord. They actually jump forward right now. Joker gets himself in a dangerous situation. He's actually just baiting them outside of the base. Rises, still going to be focusing on getting some of the damage out. Goes forward to bring down the Enchantress. Feeling G is dead. Didn't even need the Assassinate. Rises, relax. It's only a game of Dota, my friend. Oh my goodness. They Dark Rift as well for anybody that needs to top up. So Joker, he takes the first trip. Everybody's okay in the mana and HP department. Joker also finds a lift onto Ash. That's a dead DK. And with no buyback on the DK Lizard, I think this game, we should be seeing the golden letters come out soon. One more fight, maybe. RL, well, he has a golden
Gs.
buyback. But we need to see the golden Gs, man. This is not.
Yeah. A little bit of flame there from Monster. But maybe no golden Gs yet. Your Morphling is still farming, he's still not dying, right? You have one side left. And I have seen some ridiculous games in NA Div 2 in which a Morphling just makes the game even after a while. Is this easy for him? I really don't think so. And his teammates need to stop dying.
Unfortunately, that is a challenge level beyond impossible at this moment in time because Alpha just not stopping with the aggression. Always catching multiple heroes. So on point with his Ember Spirit. 10, 1, and 20. Crazy performance from him on the Ember.
When did he
Really
die?
putting the screws onto Ant.
Can't remember when he died.
When did he die, actually? That's a very good question. That is a very good question.
It was insignificant. I guess that's the answer. But here we go. Smoke up. Did the Morphling finish off the Scuddy at least? He did. Okay.
He did, yeah.
This is the play, right? The attempt.
So this is the final play, potentially. He waveforms forward. Argius goes onto the Sniper. Sniper dead to right. No, still alive for a moment. But will lose his first life. Soul in the meantime, though, they're trying to bring down this Morphling. Morphling falling very low. He gets off into the strength move long enough to be able to escape away from the fight. RRL drop down the Split Earth, but will still end up dying to a stolen Split Earth from Joker.
Where are they going?
As they get all these kills, they Dark Rift forward. They're going closer to the base, but that just sets them up for a Split Earth. What the hell is happening right now? They've lost Undying. Monster can't Dark Rift back because he gets caught in and brought down by the damage. But Joker, stolen Split Earth, drops them into the Pit of Malice, enables Soul and Rises to get the cleanup here. And despite some hella clowny plays from the side of Alpha, Ant still do not have the strength to resist them. And they have to call GG, game 1 in favor of Alpha.
Okay, that was a little bit of a BM, a little bit of